Alright guys, welcome to this trade recap. We took two trades today, one short and one long. As you can see here in the trade executions, we got filled in on this candle, and then got stopped out at break even, then went straight to CP. Unfortunate, it happens sometimes though. And then this trade over here, we got stopped out in a trailed profit. So we made around 300 bucks in the day, so not bad. Alright, so reasoning behind these trades was pretty simple. Coming into market open, as you guys all saw today, we were just ripping up, and we had these highs, this high right here, and we had this high. So these were my main draws on liquidity. Since today, there's no news today, and there's going to be news tomorrow, high impact news tomorrow. I was expecting some sort of, retrace down and not a lot of movement. So I wasn't really expecting a lot of more bullish pressure. Once we took one of these two draws, market open came, we literally took out this draw immediately, and a lot of people took this long here on market open, this long right here. I personally do not trade like this off of market open. It's kind of risky, but some people banked off of it, which is fine. But once we took that high and I saw that we were approaching this high, I was expecting us, since we were so bullish, for us to just continue up, taking that high out. And if we did ended up taking that high out without giving an entry, I probably wasn't going to want to trade after that. But what did we do? We came up, the 15-minute here, we came up, and this closed at 9:45, right? And this trade was taken, okay, yeah. So we came up and we closed like this. We closed down. So in reality, the 15-minute didn't close that bad, but this closure is not ideal because it didn't mean that we were gonna not go up, but I did want to see some sort of retracement down before going up. So once I saw that close on the 15-minute, and I see that we're now displacing lower here, I felt safe and good to enter lower to at least target these lows over here. And we had a 5-minute for value gap. I was convinced that we were going to fill it up completely, and that's why I entered short. But sadly, we didn't wait for the inverse. We didn't really need to. I wanted to get a good RR trade here, this was almost 3-1, but it was a little less. But regardless, we came down. I went break even pretty quick because it took this internal low, so we went break even, got stopped out at break even there, and then we obviously kept displacing lower. Now, once we did this, we had this SMT here. And while yes, we had already taken out that one draw on liquidity that I was telling you guys, this draw right here, previous day high, I think is that previous day high? Yeah, that's previous day high. Even though we had already taken that out, and we have major news events tomorrow, which was probably meant we were going to be pretty slow today, I like this rejection off of this SMT, and also given the fact that we had a draw higher. So once I saw this rejection off of this, I entered right off the inverse of this gap right here. So I pretty much, actually no, I didn't wait for the inverse. I entered solely off the rejection off of that, and I liked my risk. I didn't even put my my stop loss all the way down here. I put it right here because there was no reason, if we were going to get this aggressive buy up with this SMT, that we were going to come and revisit these lows over here. That's the reason why I put my stop loss right there. We were going up already here. I was already doubting the trade because I felt like we were just going to do the exact same thing we did here. Come up and then rebalance. I was thinking, well, we probably just come up and rebalance. I thought it was probably going to get stopped out in a break even, or I had already trailed my stop loss around over here. So I felt like we were going to get stopped out in this trailed stop loss or a break even. So I went and trailed my stop loss right over here. I got stopped out in this candle, I think. And then we came back down and we got stopped out in a profit. But we made 300 bucks on the day, so I can't complain about that. But yeah, guys, today it really is not the most ideal. There was good setups. Like this was a good setup. This is just like market experience. We failed to continue higher, delivering over here. We start getting this massive displacement down, and we have this 5-minute unfilled. It's not a bad entry. I don't not know if we had an SMT, but maybe if we had an SMT, that would have even been more valid to take. And then this trade was valid also. SMT, nice displacement. We had that draw over here, which, like I said, we had already taken this draw and we were probably going to be slow. But with this displacement, it showed me that maybe we could have went up and taken this, because we had pretty good volume in this area here. But we failed to do so. We came up, came back down, and stopped us out in a profit. I wasn't even going to be targeting those highs, but I was targeting like this internal high over here. That later on actually never got taken out, but regardless, we still came up green on the day, and we stopped trading after that. And after that, what we did was just keep going lower, and now we're just full on chop fest. Not great market conditions to trade this. If you kept trading over here, you probably got wiped out, blue accounts. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my trade recap. Expecting better prices tomorrow, since we're gonna have more news and stuff, and hopefully catch better setups. And yeah, purchase another combine. This is a fresh combine, and yeah, hopefully we could pass this combine also. I'll keep you guys updated with everything. But thank you guys for watching again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.